And welcome back to another episode of Bevo Tech Pack on the FTOG server. So guys, been a little busy since last episode, been tweaking out our reactors, tweaking out the program, and it's raining. Awesome. Um, so been doing a little bit of tweaking on the program for processing our uranium and such and whatnot. I'll go over that really quick. But if you guys missed the stream, we've been working on the harbor. As you can see, there's wood underneath me. Oh, and Infernal made me this Sanguine armor set from Blood Magic. It is the Thaumcraft version. It gives a whole bunch of stuff, viz discounts and whatnot. Don't fret, I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of Thaumcraft on here. Probably not going to be doing a whole lot of magic on here at all. There might be a few things that I do. There's an interesting concept with Britannia I want to try out. And we'll be getting to the Gaia Spirit fight here soon. So, anyways. So this is the harbor that we got so far. This is still a work in progress. We still got to put some buildings up along here. Sparky's going to come by and put some cranes up for us for unloading cargo and whatnot. As well as Inferno's going to decorate this sail up, and I'm going to decorate this one up. Maybe do some decorating on this ship and whatnot. But we copied these ships from the pirate ships, and wow, it was a little bit of a task to get these copied over. I'll go over here and show you real quick. We actually dry docked the pirate ship. I should have had this all loaded in before. So we could copy it down without the water. We still have not undry docked this yet, but we copied the bottom half, and then we ended up copying the sail because we built the docks, the piers, before we built the ships. So we had to copy them in two sections, and we actually changed this. All these are oak originally, and we changed them to spruce. Sparky had the bright idea that it would look better because it's more weathered, more aged looking. So we changed it all to spruce, and then the mast, I like the darker color mast on these, so we changed them all to dark oak. I know this is not acacia, this is just dark oak laying on its side. It turns to acacia. Don't ask me why, it just does. So we changed a bunch of the wood out. Made it look a little bit better. We could probably change the color of these if we wanted to, but you know, railings got replaced fairly often, you know, always getting damaged and whatnot, so we just decided to leave them. Wish I could make a captain's wheel on here. Maybe there's something I can figure out for that, but yeah, so essentially we just basically copied that over and put it over here. Now we did have a problem with the builder. For some reason the builder is not accepting power from the test rack. Why? I don't know. I've never had that problem before until we came to this pack. So the way I found to go get around that is to use just a vibrant energy capacitor that we had from our power room over there, and we just stuck it in there next to it, and it worked. Awesome, great. So we do know the builder works with the way the server's set up and everything, so we'll definitely be using that when we go to replace the building over there for our keep. So, and then as you can see, we've got our retaining wall here and whatnot, and I came up with this idea. I was going to use Garden Stuff's logs with the rope on them, but you had to put them every block, and I didn't like that look. It looked too crowded, too overcrowded. So, but I went to this one instead, where we're using the immersive engineering structural cable connectors and just hemp rope, and just kind of making it bring the pilings all the way up, and I think that looks a lot better. So we've got to go around and do that on all the way around all the piers and whatnot. So, and then we've got our buildings to put in here, a couple buildings maybe, and then Also, we have to start our gatehouse and our wall over here as well, and then do our mini pier over, or our mini harbor over there for like rowboats and stuff. So I am thinking about taking this pirate ship though and actually moving it and putting it up, you know, facing the other way, like he's trying to sail around and come into the bay. But that's, yeah, still work in progress. Still lots of things I got to do. So today we're working on tool upgrades. Oh, I was going to show you this real quick. Essentially what we've done, or what I've done so far, is set up a system to automatically craft the hydrogen cells. They're both supposed to be crafting in. I don't know why the other one's not working. I gotta go look at it again. But to craft them back into empty cells, so they're constantly rotating through. So we're constantly getting oxygen cells to oxidize everything. So that's all outputting and everything. We've got plenty of excess energy now. And I'm only making the LEU 235 and the HEU 233 at the moment, along with the TBU fuel that I need. That I need to get going again. And then down here, we've added a big 13 by 13 reactor. At full jaunt, when this thing is using all of the power out of it, it creates 52,000 RF a tick. And we came across the problem where we could not pull enough of the power out of here to feed the system when it's ramped up all the way. And by the way, that is not fully upgraded. There's still a lot of upgrade left to do this to this guy. So we made some cryo stabilizers, some cryo tubes to hook them up to our Tesseract so we get 100% power out of here. Now these guys are not as bad. We're still able to keep up with the power output on these. So none of these are really holding that much energy, if anything, in them at any time. So as you can see, there's no energy in these, so these are all being used 100% efficient on these. There's one block difference in those two and that one there, so I just got to go through and tweak them a little bit. But we need our TBU fuel to be making our 235 or 233 for this one. But I've got to get some more TBU going, which isn't that hard, and just throw it in the system and it goes. So yeah, that's basically the only change I've done, is just make the two different types of fuels. Otherwise, the system will make so many of the one, and then it switches over and makes so many of the other ones. For some reason, Inventory Manager is not recognizing counts in storage drawers anymore for some reason. I don't know if it's just a drawer, or if it's, you know, you have to use the controller. I haven't messed with it too much, but so anyways, we are going to be playing around with the RF drills. This is what we're going to be working on. Now there's two different ways to go, just like with any other RF tool jetpack system. You have the thermal expansion way to go, and then you have the Ender IO way to go. I decided to go with the thermal expansion since it does hold more energy. As you see, the Resident does 5,000. I'm assuming that's going to be 5 million. So this is 5,000.0K. So I'm assuming that's 1,000 in there. So this is like 5 million RF in this one. And the crusher on this one is flat out 25 million. That's what it says. Whereas this one says the 200K. So I'm assuming that's 200,000 RF. So it holds more. And the damage is the same. Durability is the same. So it's kind of just however you feel, which way you want to go about it. This one does look a little bit cooler with it being darker. But we're just going to go with that. So to start off with, we've got to make a bunch of these motors. Okay, let's get in here. So we got to make a bunch of these motors. We got to fill a bunch of these up as well. So we're going to make 6 of these leadstone motors. We're going to make 6 of these hardened motors, the redstone motor frame, and the resident motor frame. Now, what we need to do is we need to get more redstone. I didn't have that prepared. Actually, I did, but I think I used a bunch of it. So we're going to take these redstone motor frames and we're going to throw them in here. We're going to fill them up. And the same goes for these resonant motor frames. We're going to get them all filled up. I'm sorry, those take gelid cryothium. And I just so happen to have some here. So we're going to get these all filled up. These are resident, but I don't have them maxed out on power just yet. So, anyways, then we also need to make a bunch of other stuff as well. Why is that there? Interesting. We need to make capacitors from thermal expansion. Now, we have to walk our way down each one. And we're going to be making 6 tools total to begin with, and then we're going to make, after we get those 6 tools made, we are going to make the crusher, which is our end goal, and then we're going to test it out. The reason why I'm making this, we've got the autonomous disassembler. This is fast, it has vein mode, really good tool. The only problem I have with this is I can't enchant it. So if I break a piece of stone, it turns into cobblestone, dirt into, or grass block into, you know, so on and so forth. So I want to be able to enchant something with silk touch that I carry around all the time, so I'm not always breaking stuff and losing glass and all that kind of stuff. So this is one of the options, and I've never used these before. So so essentially we need a breakdown of 6 of each one of these. So in order to do this, we need to make 24 of the leadstone capacitors. Wow. I didn't realize it was going to do that. I figured they would have stacked. Why are we not working here? RF Trails Cooper. Tin, lead, redstone. Okay. Tin. Oh, it's Invar. You goober. Let's grab the Invar. That must have been a misplacement on my part. We don't have enough Invar. Alright, let's get rid of some of those. Actually, let's get rid of some of these too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to make up some more Invar by the looks of it. Invar, let's grab some iron and some ferrous. That is fully upgraded, did. Alright, so now we got all these. Make the one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. I think I miscalculated somewhere. I think I did. Because I need 6 of these for the, no. Yeah, 3 tools times 2, okay. So I gotta go through and make some more. Oh, those are cooking. Those all done cooking up. Okay. Oh, I'm out of redstone. Yep, out of redstone. Alright, so the server is restarting anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and make up some more decent order here. Alright, so I'm going to make up some more capacitors that I need, because I need... No, I've got everything. What am I talking about? 6, 6, 6, and 6. Okay. Alright. I'm good. So, leadstones are going to go in here. Hardens are going to go here. Redstones here. And the resonant ones are going to go here. Those seem like they are missing something, though. Oh, the ones before. Oh, I did set up these. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. We're going to take 3 of these. Because they are for the next step. Look, I'm derping on camera. Alright, so what we need to do now is take 3 of these, 3 of these, 3 of these, and 3 of these. Okay. So, of course, our leadstones are going to go here. Excuse me, I don't need you charging my stuff right now. Residence, of course, will go here. Our flux will go here. Hardens here. Essentially what we will do is we will make a drill and just pass it on to the next one, until we get to the resonant one. So really easy, really simple. And then the last one, if I can put it into the right ones. Alright, so then those are our drills. We've got 3 resonant drills, and then onto this one, which lead goes there. Gotta grab that other one yet. Let's grab that other one real quick. And then grab our capacitors. Now these are great if you're going to use these just standalone. I believe they are fairly decent on their own. As I put stuff in the wrong order. Missing a resident? I'm missing one. Okay. So again, we just do the same thing. Work them around and craft them. Alright guys, so I'm going to charge these up real quick, and we're going to go outside and play around with them and test them. And then we will build the crusher after that, which should be better than all of these combined. So guys, I'll be... Alright, we are back down here in the reactor room. I need to do some digging down here. Anyways, so V by default is what you use to switch the modes one by one. I mean, this isn't too terribly bad. This, you know, goes at a decent pace. And then the 1x3x1 is a 1x3x1. I was hoping it was going to be a 3x3, but you know, maybe when we get to the crusher, it will be better. So then we got the chainsaw, and it has the shear leaves on and shear leaves off. So let's turn it off. Let's run back outside here and find me a tree to cut down. Let's see. This is an ugly little tree. Alright, so we're gonna... So it's not, you know, doesn't like lumber axe it. So you kind of have to cut each one down on its own. I don't like that. I figured if I'm going to be spending this much on, you know, a tool, that it should, you know, click the bottom and it will cut the whole thing down. So, but I'm assuming if I turn shear on, I can pick up the grass as well, which is kind of nice. I just wish that I would cut the whole thing down. So anyway, let's run back over to the machine shop, or to the shop. Whoa, that was a rubber band. Let's run back over to the machine shop and we'll make our next tool. We've got 2 more things we need to make. We're gonna get the wireless chargers going as well. So put those away for now. So the next item that we're going to work on is we're going to work on the crush, the flux infused crusher. So what we need to do is we need to make a bunch of different things for that as well. So we've got the crushed obsidian and blaze powder to make the obsidian rods. The obsidian rods are going to make the flux infused obsidian rods. Now these flux crystals, are a diamond that are covered in redstone, destabilized redstone, and they make the flux crystal. So we're going to need 6 of these guys, and then we've got the redstone superconductance coil, which actually looks kind of cool. I really like the look of that one. It takes the flux electrum ingot, which is electrum dust infused with destabilized redstone, and then put it into an induction furnace with some pyrotheum dust, and it makes the ingots. So we are going to need 3 of those, and then we are going to make the cryotheum coolant unit. These are the empty ones. We are going to take that, and hopefully we have enough to fill up all 3 of those. And let's see, then we need to make the flux armor plating, which will then go over here. That needs to be made to make this, which is these as well. And then we will need more gelid cryotheum. Alright, we'll make one for now. So then we put our cooler in here and we get the fluctuating core. Fluctuating core, I believe it's just the core, the 2 redstones, and then the drill and the saw, which will make the flux infused crusher. Do we have any more? I've got 1 cryo left. Okay, I'll have to make some more of those. So now we got the flux infused crusher. So what do? We got 3x3, great. 5x5, 1x1, okay. And then that's it. Nothing else, just that. Alright, so serves as a pick, a shovel, and an axe. Can be enchanted. Alright. So if we switch this to, let's say 5x5, look, we got this pesky tree right here to test this out on. That did a big area. Yep, see, it's this, the one thing I'm gonna have to say I don't like about these is it doesn't, I gotta fix the hole that I just made. It does not break the whole tree down. I'm going to say that is the part that I am most disappointed about in this tool, but other than that, I think it's a good tool. I mean, especially the crusher. We should be able to knock out those other reactors, digging those other reactors out really quick. It should simply go down there and just tear a couple holes in since they're 5x5s. All I just have to do is whack this a couple times. Look at that, big hole already. Maybe not quite exactly where I wanted it, but it's a big hole already. So that's going to make some of this digging a lot easier, and it does have the different modes. So we can do the 1x1, the 3x3. So we do have access to something, a better, I don't know, excavating tool, I guess. As far as an all-around tool, I don't know. I'm probably going to have to stick with this guy for my general utility tool, simply for the fact that it does do a little bit better, so a little bit better job in the end. Can I get out, please? Thank you. Alright, so we got one more tool to work with today. And I will get these other ones made up tonight as well before I log off, and I will leave them for the guys. Alright, so we are going to grab these guys, and we're going to make 3 of these for now. I do have stuff to make more, but we're going to be making these wireless chargers. So one will be there. So now it should wireless charge up anything in my system, which it does not seem to be doing. Which it probably is doing, I just don't notice it. Alright, and then we're going to go into the tower here, which we are getting ready to move into. Next episode, we are going to be moving in to the tower. I'm going to set this bad boy up right there for now. He is getting energy, and he seems to be working. Yep, this one is working. I don't know why the other one's not working, so that one is obviously working. And then I will come over here. And this one I am going to set there. And that one you can see it is also working, so that means that the one in the workshop is not working. So anytime we're in the tower doing something in the workshop or in the power room, we should be getting power at all times. Why this is not working, I don't know. It's under I/O. It should be getting power from what if now you're getting power back there. Okay, so I found this today too. This is the rheostopic thermoelectric generator. We will be getting to these in a later episode. These are free power, 100% free power. It just takes a lot of processing and a lot of fuel burning to get to this. So I do have more generators to set up in the basement to finish processing more fuels. So that will be one thing that we will be getting to in a later episode as well. Set these guys back up. Alright guys, so that's all I had planned for today. Are you out of juice? Are you still charging me? I think you're... I think we're sucking all of the juice out of here. Wow. Yep, I'm sucking all of the juices. Okay, so guys, that's going to be the episode for today. Let's see, there we go. If you guys liked the episode, hit that big thumbs up button. Show me some love, show me some support. New to the channel, new to the series, hit that big red subscribe button so you can see some more. And as always, guys, I just derped. Any comments or questions, please leave them down below. Until then, guys, I'll see you next time.